Previously on the reality shit show, the contestants made their way through some disgusting meals, but weirdly some of them seemed to enjoy the meals, although emphasis on the word some. Tegan and Bosca gained another challenge win each, bringing them closer together in the scoreboard. Then we played Bertha's shootout. Although Bertha was given as an advantage, she didn't perform too well. Reese ultimately smashed this challenge without Bertha, gaining his first win.
Like, this is what I think I should, the range I should be doing of actually winning challenges.
But with an unprecedented twist...
As this time, there will not be a bottom 2, there will be a bottom 3. Ooh. So... sorry, Reese!
Reese found himself up for elimination again. With people losing faith in Kirsten's loyalty to them, some votes went against her wishes, making the votes quite split.
I'm a little worried that my allies aren't taking my suggestions seriously enough.
Reese was ultimately eliminated, but there was lots of confusion about who voted for who. Rachel lied about her vote and seemingly cut ties with her alliance, but then genuinely formed an alliance with Tegan. Tonight we play shit or steal, and then we have one hell of a dramatic chain vote. At the end of this episode, there will only be 5 people left, and I am sick of saying there's gonna be a twist at the end of the episode. But guess what? There's a twist at the end of the episode. The winner of the reality shit show wins the title of the next ultimate shit shower, earns their place in the Shit Show Hall of Fame, and wins a cash gift prize of $300. May the best shit shower win. Now, before we get started today, I would like to check in with our eliminated contestants because we here at the reality shit show care about the well-being and safety of those individuals, even if they didn't snatch the most useless title in reality television history. We're just gonna see Reese having a very calm, collected, and, level-headed response to his elimination. Let's cut to that.
Okay, thoughts. Tegan, I actually tried to be nice to you for once. Nice to you? Fuck you. Anna, Snake, as per normal. Oscar, I don't fucking trust you. Because Anna told me you were going to vote for me, so I still feel like you did. Yeah, no. Overall, shit performance.
Reese has come up to me immediately after the vote is announced and told me that I fucked up. Zero explanation. I'm scared.
I wouldn't say it's vicious at this point, but it's getting there, and so I feel like it will get there.
Alright, episode 5. Also, I'm kind of whispering because I'm recording this at 1 a.m, so I'll put up the volume. Anyway, so we are halfway through the season now. We may have not lost half the contestants, but that may be a wink wink nudge nudge hint as to how many contestants are about to leave this show really fucking soon. So, eliminations will be hectic to say the least. Next challenge is called Split or Steal, or as I'm calling it, Shit or Steal, because you know. This challenge is based off the show Split or Steal, and for those of you who have not seen this, it is a show where 2 people are presented a huge fucking sum of money, and ideally they split it. Okay, they both walk away with the same amount, so they negotiate for a while and they can choose to split the money. However, what can happen is one person can trick the other person into thinking they're going to split, but then they actually put the option of stealing, and then they get all the money and the other person gets jack squat. There are 3 potential outcomes to how this challenge is going to work. My shit showers will be in pairs. They will do this process of negotiation, and they will have 15 points on the shit show scoreboard at stake.
So we're told that the stakes of this game are 15 points. That's a lot.
Considering most of them are around the 30 to 40 mark in points right now, it's a lot of points. Outcome 1, they split with each other. That means both contestants will get 7 points each on the scoreboard. Outcome 2, they both decide to steal by both trying to trick each other. I'm going to reward them 2 points each. Okay? They don't get nothing. They took a risk. It didn't quite work out. But, I got to reward them a little for, creating some drama. I don't condone drama in this show at all. And you will see that this episode. The final option, the juicy option, one person splits and the other person steals. The person who steals gets 15 points. The person who splits gets nothing. Let's see how this pans out. Let's see who's gonna shit and who's gonna steal.
How we are going to decide this will just be a random generator.
I want those points so bad. But if I'm up against one of my allies, there's going to be a problem.
Is there anyone who doesn't want to go with someone else at this point?
Yeah, I hate everyone here.
I'll honestly quit if I get put with Rachel.
Yeah. We're just gonna fight.
Yeah.
You put us together, we're just
All
gonna
out
fight.
brawl.
Oh, we're gonna.
I'm expecting Theo or Anna to probably steal because there's incentive to steal when you're at the bottom.
The problem is, if we all just split and we all get the same amount of points, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't change anything. The leaderboard's going to stay the same and everyone's just going to have more points. And maybe the people at the top feel good about that, but I don't.
Kirsten, you will be in the first pair with Bosca.
Kirsten's stealing from me every time.
Anna, you are going to be with Tegan.
Go Oscar.
Okay, the person I was worried about was Kirsten because I would assume that she'd just try and steal, but then I guess that would be clear, and so I don't know.
Which means Theo and Rachel.
Oh, wait, here. Oh, wait, yeah, okay, yeah.
So the three pairs for this challenge are Kirsten and Oscar, Tegan and Anna, and Rachel and Theo. They will face off in 3 different rounds to find out whether they're going to or steal.
Bosca and Kirsten are going to do this first.
We know what we're doing. We're not going to fuck each other over.
He would split because Oscar is a very naive person.
I know I'm splitting. 100%. I trust Kirsten.
As much as Kirsten's trying to play this big mafia boss bad bitch, she craves the approval of others. Stealing from that boy gonna bring her nothing but pain and suffering, especially because he's stealing her boyfriend already.
Oh, he's so embarrassing. But I feel like it makes sense, we stay top 3.
Yeah.
If we split.
Yeah.
Or Kirsten goes the first if she steals.
I want to lift my teammates up. I want to go up. But I've heard that everyone else is thinking that I'm going to steal. And I think some people are seeing me as some sort of evil villain.
I wouldn't go first because I'm sure Tegan will still have her points.
Can you go first?
Not if Tegan does the same thing.
I'm aware Kirsten can say one thing and we'll do another.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Sow the seeds.
Sow the seeds of distrust.
I'm down to split straight away if you want to.
I'm down to split straight away.
Type it on your phone and you need to reveal it at the same time to each other. You're gonna show
Yeah, Kirsten's typing.
Balls.
What the fuck?
it. Ready to reveal?
Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, you both get 7 points each.
Well done.
Fortnite cookie.
I was genuinely so worried.
I was so confident that he was going to split that I nearly stole from him. It would have been so easy to do, but that would have turned my main ally against me. So, of course, I split as well.
I'm kind of shocked by Kirsten's decision. I'm not gonna lie. I think that only because that this challenge kind of lends itself to having the opportunity to directly play dirty. But maybe that's her thing. Maybe she'll only play dirty when she can't be seen doing it. So that's really smart.
How are you feeling, guys? What's on your mind?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm hoping that this will be a point where we might even create some sort of connection and be more likely to be there for each other if Kirsten goes crazy, because there's been a bit of tension there. And so I was like, if I can create another alliance, that would be great.
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I trust Anna. She had a mental breakdown and choosing people. I'm sad. I'm weak.
I'm going up to Anna. I'm telling her steal. Obviously steal, because Tegan doesn't need the points for one. You need the points. You're towards the bottom. You need to get yourself up there. Tegan doesn't need the points. What's on the side? It lifts me up as well if Tegan gets nothing.
It's fine.
We both know we're splitting and it's fine.
I'm fine.
Okay. Alright, it's that simple.
Yeah. Sorry, there's no context.
Do you even need the phones at this point?
Anna, do you feel...
Oh, I'm fucked on points, I know, but I'm also expecting Rachel to steal from Theo. So
Whoa.
I'm kind of...
Whoa, the slander!
And I was like, oh, there's no fucking way. She's just been given ideas.
You ready to make
I'm confident.
Even when Anna's sitting at the table with her phone getting ready to write it, I text her, steal. So it pops up just there. And I'm hammering the point home because it's good for me, it's good for her, it's good for the alliance. It's an all-around good thing if Anna steals from Tegan here.
Alright, let's reveal in 3, 2,
If I get none out of this, at least Tegan's fucking coming down with me.
1. Anna?
Anna stole from Tegan.
See the point.
Anna's gonna kill you. Anna, you're so dead.
Unfortunately, get 0.
I was disappointed. I was very disappointed that she'd do that because I thought she'd be a bit more open about that. I'd be hopeful that she would actually discuss it with me because if she had discussed it with me, I think I would have let her steal. I would have actually been fine with that. But I would want to have the discussion first. I would much prefer her to be honest and open about it, and I would have been actually fine, which is a crazy thing. So I wasn't actually sad that I had gained no points. I was sad that she hadn't told me that she wanted to gain more points, and I wasn't able to go, yes, sure, I'm happy to do that. Let's create a better alliance. Instead, she ruined the chances of us ever being in the alliance by just chucking me out.
Get 0.
That is fine.
You're gonna stay at the top of the leaderboard anyway! I just need to not be at the bottom!
She knew that she could get away with it. She's got such a strong alliance with Oscar, she's got such a strong alliance with Kirsten, and Tegan's in such a good spot points-wise. I mean, it just never was gonna do that much socially to her game.
Not at the top of the leaderboard now. Because how many points do you get for splitting?
Well, no, Oscar's gonna be at the top, but she's still gonna be second place.
I think that took a lot of bravery and a lot of balls, and she did that. And someone had to. Someone had to. Especially from Tegan. I mean, really, she was the top of the leaderboard by so much that it barely affected her.
I was so scared. I was so afraid. I was like, oh, there's no way she's splitting. Because at this point, I kind of had figured out, oh, she's like really competitive. She really wants to win this thing.
I wanted that to be a split.
You said steal though.
No.
Your subconscious is betraying
I am
you,
doing
I fear.
split.
Okay.
I
Yes.
promise you.
Okay.
Everyone is tempted to steal, but there's also the social aspect. Choose to steal, everyone else sees that. You're putting a huge target on your back because it shows you're willing to do pretty much anything to deceive your way through this game.
So yeah, we're both at the bottom. I'm 4th. You're 6th.
I'm dead lost.
6. Yeah, 6th at the moment. We need to go up together. I'm actually worried after Hannah doing that.
No,
you're going to do
no,
it.
no.
Not the opposite way around.
I'm not.
I trust you. That's my downfall. All right.
I don't know that I trust you, but I'm going to be honest.
She's gonna want to take as many points as she can. But she's like, no, we're splitting. And I was like, yeah, we're splitting. Because if I steal, you're never speaking to me again. And if you steal, I'm just gonna be really sad about it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I wrote the wrong thing initially.
Jesus Christ, really not
Alright. Are you both confident in your decision? Are you set? 3, 2, 1.
I'm a terrible person. How do you feel, Anna?
Yeah, Anna, how do you feel?
Couldn't do that to someone. That's a problem.
That's interesting, Anna. That's really interesting. Now I think
Anna
you're
the traitor.
Anna the traitor.
Well, after all that, we had 2 pairs split their points, and Anna get a whopping 15 points. Now, let's see how the scoreboard changes. For the first time in the entire shit show, Tegan has fallen from 1st place.
Took down the top dog. If I'd done it to anyone else, I would be fucked. And I would be never hearing the end of it. But Tegan was so far ahead that everyone was just happy that she's now, down at the level of the peasants amongst us, ready to play as we are, scared for your life constantly and worried that at any moment you could end up at the bottom.
Look, we were all meant to be having dinner and like the eliminated contestants serving it, but after the split or steal drama, I got the idea that everyone was very exhausted, and I was like, okay, let's have a break from filming, let's eat, let's not worry about the game for a little bit. And I think that was the right decision because I think everyone needed it. Considering 2 people had lost the contents of all the food they ate that day, people needed a good meal without having to stress about the shit show for a moment.
We were going to do this at dinner, but I thought everyone should have a little bit of a break. During this conversation, this is kind of a check-in time, okay, before our next elimination. So, you each need to say 3 things. 1, your highest point in the competition so far. Doesn't necessarily need to be in a challenge. 2. And 3, you need to say, other than yourself, who you feel the most deserving winner is at this point, okay? So, would anyone like to volunteer first?
I love how you say this is a check-in.
It forces people to talk about how they've played the game so far. And there's a twist coming up later that will basically catch people out on their lies.
I'll go first. Okay. Well, my high point has been finding Bartholomew.
That's nice.
My one true love. He's outside. Mwah.
In the rain.
Yeah. He'll be fine.
I think my high point is making it as far as I did in the food challenges. I usually do absolutely miserable in all things food related, so even though I was holding on by the barest thread at all times, I'll take it. I'll take it. I found a newfound love for sardines as well.
I think my highest point was either the photo shoot or not throwing up. I was on the edge.
The highest point, teaming up with Tegan and taking home that victory royale for the painting, because we did that shit. We ate that shit up. It was so good.
Highest point, I don't know. I definitely enjoyed the running around finding the ribbons with everyone, because I just got to talk with everyone and that was really nice. And that was before anyone made any alliances or anything was too chaotic at that point, so I was just chilling, so that was really nice. But I also really enjoyed the painting because it turned out really nice and I was really happy with the end result. It made me, happy.
I loved the trivia. I just loved seeing everyone's little niche and like how passionate they are about their little thing. I don't know, I thought that was really cute. That was really fun.
How passionate are you about Brave
so
Rock?
passionate.
Who,
Decided to win.
other than yourself?
Other
Yeah.
than myself. I think Oscar's been playing his own game the whole time. Hasn't really talked all that much, but has been like doing well in challenges, which I think makes him deserving to win.
I think it's the most deserving to win. I mean, one person's basically been untouchable until the last game. So I think Tegan, he's probably the most deserving.
Most deserving of the win, aside from myself, Tegan.
Oh, besides myself.
I said Tegan deserves to win, but I was also definitely hoping that Tegan gets voted out. Because I also think that I deserve to win, and it would be a much easier path if Tegan wasn't there.
As for winning, Oscar, you've been very focused. Yeah, and you helped me out a number of times, so I'll give that to you.
As people are going around the circle, I'm getting the sense that people are giving some very socially desirable answers, like getting very pageanty sort of answers. And I'm not exactly here for it. You could be giving a pageanty answer being like, I really think that Rachel deserves to win. Because you may not have to believe that, but it may get Rachel on side.
Everyone's answers are just so boring. I mean, yeah, Tegan and Oscar have done well. They've stayed at the top of the leaderboard the whole time. That's not what this game is about, though. It's about the alliances you make, and really here's where the game gets interesting.
Deserving of the win, that one's hard. I don't know.
None of us.
No!
Only Tegan's alive.
No, it'd be like Rachel or Mosquito, but I don't know which one I'd go with. Probably maybe Mosquito, because he's been doing a solid job. Yeah, I think I'd go, especially the photo shoot. It's pretty good. So I think it's great. I'd go with it.
Most deserving, I'm gonna say Tegan. I don't know, I didn't know you had it in you.
Oh.
Good for you.
Whoa!
Like in the best way possible.
Okay.
Like you're so competitive in like a really good way. I don't know, it's nice to see.
I think they actually think either one of us could deserve to win. Doesn't mean they ever want us to win or would want to let us to win. I think everyone is still out to win for themselves.
So, what was that other question I asked before that caused this reaction?
And 3.
Let's find out.
Ladies, one last question before you go. At this point, you're all getting to know each other. Who do you think deserves to go home tonight? And why?
Who do you think deserves to go home next?
Well, I think honestly it's me or Theo. Like we've been hanging on for way too long at this point. Like we're dangling off the bottom.
Most deserving to go next. I'm really sorry.
Everyone just saying Theo because they have the least points. That's just boring, really. It's a cop-out answer in my opinion.
I just feel like this person hasn't put that much at stake. They've kind of just been sitting as they are, and not made too many like clear alliances.
Holy shit!
You're getting a big ol' hole there.
I don't know. I don't really know where they lie, even though I've asked. I guess. So I'm really sorry, Theo. Okay. Hi. Okay.
And that's part of the reason I gave more of a detailed answer. And then promptly realized why people weren't doing that because it came out so much harsher than I wanted it to.
Okay.
I just said we've been clean to the bottom. You went, yeah. Holy shit.
I just said point twice.
Awkward. Sitting here, Rachel is popping off. Prime competitive Rachel is so back. The shit show is here. We're locked in.
It's too late for that now.
I'm not going on that. I'm sorry for how much you don't want to do that.
That was so out of line for someone that you're in a alliance with, talking about them like that.
I don't want you to go home next.
You just wish I would.
I don't wish you would either.
Damn, are we not friends? Yeah, that was pretty devastating. But like I kind of just knew it was coming. But I wasn't expecting people to go with that into depth. Like just say my name and move on.
Most deserving to go next. Yeah, lowest points and not my wife. It's Theo. I'm sorry.
So good. As for who deserves to go home, I don't think anyone deserves to go home. But as a cop-out answer, because I can't bear to hurt anyone's feelings, I'm gonna go with Theo because it's a points thing, not a love thing.
I think that the next person to go out should have been Tegan, just because of how annoying it was that she kept winning every single challenge. But if I said that, then I'd have the person on top against me, and that's not really a good strategy.
It's very hard to lie, and as much as people are trying to, and it's pretty obvious that they are trying to give diplomatic answers where,
Not because you're bad, you're not bad.
But it's fine, but this is bad, but no, but it's great, it's fine. It's such bullshit.
No, it's fine, this won't affect anything.
Oh,
I love you, please. I love you, please.
Deserving to go home next, I'd definitely say Anna because she kind of betrayed me last round and I'm still slightly bitter about that.
And for one of our first proper interactions, for me to be a liar is not ideal. But the game is the game.
Can't not choose you at this point.
You are now written as somebody who is very willing to do that, especially the way she did it. There wasn't really any, and even in the aftermath of her going, oh my goodness, I was like, I can't hardly believe that.
Most deserving.
Yeah, let's do it.
We know whatever. I'm self-aware.
Thanks for sharing it.
So, that is the first part of the banquet done, and all of you have gained 6 points because you answered all 3 questions. The second part of the banquet is an instant elimination right now. However, it is irregular. It is something we call a chain vote, and the only person that is safe is Bosca. So, how this is going to work is Bosca will choose to save one person. Then that person will choose to save one person. Then that person will choose until there is only one person left. That person will be eliminated.
no. Terrified. I was so scared. I was so terrified that I would be voted out because I know I'm a big challenger, and if they just all looked and were like, yes, 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 I would be the last person left.
So far, I've done so well by just staying, middle top of the pack, making sure I'm always out of that elimination zone. Immediately after hearing these rules, I know that there's a very, very strong chance I'll be going.
Additionally, for being at the bottom of the ladder, Theo cannot be saved by the first two people, and for being second last, Anna cannot be saved by the first person.
That was my only argument.
I think the mistake a lot of people make going into the chain vote is they try and make a plan in their head where their plan is prioritizing who do I want to go home. To anyone who's watched season 2, we all know it's not that simple. It is so hard to predict the mental state of every single contestant in the competition and who they're going to save.
Before you answer who you're going to save, you need to give a short reason why and then name them.
There's no worry in my mind. Kirsten is not going to pick Rachel or Tegan. I pick Kirsten. Kirsten picks Anna. The top 3 are safe.
I think because I can't save my wife, I will save my Fortnite cookie, Kirsten.
Thank you. I knew that he would pick me because he knew that I would pick Anna.
So Anna can now be saved again.
Because Anna is my Pookie and I can't save my Pookie wife, I will save my Pookie Anna.
Okay. Anna, you're safe. Congratulations. Theo can now be saved again.
Oh god!
Does she cash in the debt?
Tegan's death staring me across the table. I know what the fuck she's thinking. I told Tegan after the last round that I would do anything to make sure she made it to the top 3. Do I pick Rachel, hoping that she will pick Theo? Because Theo's further down on the board, and that's the way I think Rachel's brain works.
Okay, Anna. You're umming and ahhing way too much at this point. Okay, you know who you're going to choose.
I don't want to make eye contact with anyone.
For the sake of my ability to continue in the game, I'm gonna save Theo.
Not gonna cash in the debt?
Yeah, I lied to her face again. At this point, I dug my own grave. I was fucking lying in it and burying myself.
You were always going to pick Theo, and you really don't need to pretend this is a difficult choice for you.
That's surprising. That's actually really surprising. I was not expecting that.
Unfortunately, I was.
It's expected that she will do it again, and so I was holding up no hope, though I played the part and tried to play the role of how could you, why would you ever do this to me again? Why wouldn't you want to save me because you hurt me last time? But I was fully anticipating that was not going to be the case.
You have the final choice here tonight.
Theo can choose Rachel. That's pretty obvious because Theo and Rachel are in an alliance. But who decided right before this all went down to call out their one ally that wasn't going to stab them in the back?
So maybe I shouldn't have said all of that against Theo.
So you have to choose to save Tegan or Rachel.
Flip a coin. Is that an option? Because I genuinely, for the life of me, would not be able to pick without.
Making a decision between two people that are obviously very highly competitive and are taking this game incredibly seriously for what it is. I felt the only way to stay safe in that house was to not make the decision myself.
Can I flip a coin?
Tegan and Rachel, are you happy with that?
Frustrated because I'd rather go out in a different way. It's very, I don't know. It just felt wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can find a coin.
I'm so sorry. You're gonna kill someone.
Anna, let me tell you, the tantrum that little Pat would have thrown in season 1 if someone told me that my game rested in the fate of Siri. You're joking. You're joking.
I could never be angry at Theo, but my god, a coin. There's some level of strategy behind this decision. There has to be, because realistically, Rachel's the right pick in that situation. Right?
I could have split and it would have the same consequences.
I don't necessarily.
You could have redeemed yourself.
This is the worst possible situation. I've just made an alliance with Tegan and it ended up not meaning anything because either way, one of the two of us is gone now.
Yeah, who's heads, who's tails?
Oh, you guys can. Rachel heads, Tegan tails.
Alright. Coin flipping. Tails.
That's, yeah.
You saved that person?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry. No, Rachel.
Don't know. Don't
Hey,
know.
hey,
No. I want you to think.
Baby,
you made it very
you were
clear.
probably the
number
one.
one, number two.
You probably were. Oh my god, I cannot believe you just said that.
You don't get to back out of that choice. You don't get to back out of that choice.
You were probably the person that went against and voted Anna.
I voted for who I said I voted for.
And as much as she will tell me otherwise, I will never stop believing that she has voted for me because she's a little shit stirrer and she'll try and hide it. But I know what her game is and I know what she's playing at and I'm not fucking playing along.
So who betrayed us?
That's for you to figure out.
I thought it was you, that's why I didn't save you.
Is it my fault that she sabotaged herself? No. Then why did she have to act like it was?
I'm a terrible person.
We know.
I'm sorry, Rachel.
No, that's on you.
No.
Anyway,
Rachel,
happy game.
Sorry.
So mad. This was so unlucky. Like, every other elimination has come down to a bottom two, and I've never been in that scenario. It was so unlucky, especially when Oscar was the top player and not Tegan. But really, I'm just mad at Kirsten and Anna. Kirsten had the goal to say we were an alliance at the beginning, and really, I think she ever really considered me as one of her top alliances, which just makes me upset.
And I knew both of them would be like mad if I picked one or the other. And I'm not here to make enemies, as much as everyone else seems to not really care as much, which is kind of funny. Oh, I feel guilty. I don't know. I didn't want to choose between the two, and I get that's why Rachel said what she said about me, because I can't make big decisions between people.
Theo can't make a decision and flips a coin. It was the perfect time to get Tegan out, to get the top dog out. But no, we lost it. We lost our opportunity.
You have done enough shit, but I do have an announcement for Nikki, Reese, and Rachel. There will be an opportunity to return tomorrow.
Wow.
You're not sorry. Stop. You don't get to back out of that choice.
I think the only one here that's genuinely like mortified is Anna. And Tegan's gonna kill her.
Okay.
Next time on the Reality Shit Show, we have a mini bonus episode. Ever wonder what the eliminated contestants are up to? Probably not, but they spill their thoughts together.
I don't trust any single one of those except for Tegan.
Fuck them all. Fuck them all.
No, he's right. Fuck them for doing well.
As they strategize on what to do when one of them returns to the game.
But I feel I could trust those two more.
You could trust them to, because you know what they're gonna do, and what they're gonna do is throw your ass out.
Meanwhile, the surviving contestants worry about certain people to return.
I feel like Rachel hates me. I'm genuinely about to cry.
Then, in the next episode, we have our first comedy-based challenge.
My severe crippling social anxiety kicked in and I have never been more uncomfortable in my life.
I'm like, oh my god, this isn't landing. Please, please move on. Contestants need to give entertaining presentations, and we learn some very unexpected things about our 5 remaining contestants.
Tegan's a mermaid.
All while having just a bit of a laugh.
I have to do crowd work to get it to be more engaging.
Nikki! Oh.
But with another challenge being judged subjectively, it leaves some shit-showers feeling a bit shafted.
The only thing that had me laughing was these scores.
I was so confident he was going to split, I nearly stealed.
Okay.
Stealed?
Steal?
I'll redo that bit for you.
Off you go.
For that.
The idea was basically like, to kind of call out to see if anyone had been lying in the banquet. So that was my idea, which I know was a little bit mean, but
No, it turned out fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Everything went so smoothly. Nothing went wrong. Everyone kept a really cool head.
This has been a fucking disaster. My phone has run out of storage. It almost tried to call emergency services. Like, it's not going great. So let's... Lighting. Ooh.